Hello, my name is Evan Henson, and I'm an information professional specializing in network and security. I have a bachelor's degree of information technology from Florida State University.
In this video, I will present the topic of virtual disk images, .iso files in particular. I will discuss alternative ways of handling and managing your .iso files. My main goals are to show you how to create a bootable USB drive from an operating system .iso such as Windows 7 or Linux, and how to create a virtual DVD drive to install software without having to burn it to a disk. Why burn a disk when you only use it once? This video is intended for information technology students and anyone interested in learning more about virtual disk images. More and more companies are moving away from physical media to images. Microsoft does this with its MSDN developer network. If you are a Microsoft developer, you can simply download many of Microsoft products. This is where I got Microsoft SQL Server 2008 and Microsoft Server 2008 that I'll be using in this demonstration. A disk image file can include many extensions. The most common is the .iso file extension. A disk image is simply a complete, true digital copy of a CD or DVD. A disk image can store anything that is normally stored on a DVD or CD. Operating systems and software, different types of software are very common. The biggest exclusion from .iso files are audio CDs. So you have an .iso file on your computer. Now what? The most common and intuitive way to handle an image of a DVD is to burn it to a DVD. But what if your computer doesn't have a DVD burner? Or if you simply out DVDs and the store is closed? I have a couple of solutions for you depending on your scenario. If your .iso is of an operating system and you want to install it on a new computer, you can create a bootable USB disk. Most modern BIOSes will boot from either an optical drive, a hard disk, or a USB drive. If your .iso file is of a software that you want to install on your computer, you can use a utility to create virtual drives for you to mount the image just like if it were a physical disk. Here are a few free tools you can download. Virtual drive tools such as Virtual Clone Drive and Daemon Tools Lite are free to download. Daemon Tools is a bit more powerful than the Virtual Clone Drive, but Virtual Clone is simpler and more straightforward. The USB tool that I use is called Windows 7 USB DVD Download Tool. It is available to download for free from Microsoft. Of course, you can always burn your .iso files into a physical disk by using a free tool like IMG Burn. Most modern operating systems will have a native software for you to burn disks as well. I will have links on my website for you to be able to find these resources. Disclaimer: the author does not condone the use of described software to illegally share and/or use copyrighted software. First, I'll start off with making a Microsoft Server 2008 bootable USB thumb drive for Windows 7 USB DVD download tool. Insert format a USB drive, open up the application. Now search for the .iso file. It might take you a while to find where you saved it. Oh, there you go, there's Server 2008 right there. Open, click Next, choose USB. Now we'll create the bootable image just like a DVD on your USB thumb drive. Begin copying. And go to your computer and look for the thumb drive, and there you go. Next, I will discuss mounting .iso files onto a virtual drive. I'll be using Daemon Tools Lite in this demonstration. First, open up Daemon Tools Lite, select Add File, browse for the image file, in this case the SQL Server. Right click on the virtual drive, click Mount, and then you're able to mount the image on the virtual drive. To verify that you've done this correctly, open up My Computer, and it will look like you have a DVD or CD in this normal optical drive. Then you can run it just like you would a normal DVD through the setup.exe.
And that concludes my presentation. There are additional materials on my website available.